Hello, this is Erin with the Joy in Pens and Paper, and we are going to explore day 3 of the Diamine Inkvent. And I'll be honest, my eye was just scanning for where day 3 was. It's right here. Noble Fur. Starbright. What is oh, that's some nice green shimmer. Okay. I thought it said hello fur when I first opened the door, which is why it took me just a moment to glance at it. Oh, look at that. That was handy. That is a lot of shimmer. Look at that. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky to get swatched. So I will be swatching on 3 types of paper. The Rhodia Clairefontaine Rhodia paper, Life Bank paper, and Tomoe River. And when I get to the Tomoe River, I will show you the bleed through with day 2 was not as much as day 1. That is a lot of shimmer. Holy moly. Oh, whoa. All right, I'm going to go with that's why it's called Starbright, because that is, wow. I don't know if you're going to be able to see what I can see, but goodness, that is a lot. Wow. So it did look like green shimmer in the bottle, but it almost looks like silver or white shimmer on the page. All right, we'll put that to the side. Let's do another agitation. Oh, and I'm just realizing, looking at yesterday's, and I see that I didn't finish it on the Tomoe River paper. Oh well. I am not perfect, nor will I ever claim to be. Wow. That's a really pretty green. I do not think I have a green this color, or this shade. I don't write the word fur ever, and so I feel like it's missing the letter E at the end, which would make it fire, but my brain is having a hard time. It's interesting seeing that color next to the other 2, just because they're the first 2 are kind of this muted, moody color, and then that is just a pop of brightness. Interesting. Okay, so those are off to the side drying. Let's pull over. Oh, I kind of want to fix this, just because over time I know it's going to drive me nuts. All right, I've got my wilted rose right here. Oh, let me show you real quick. So I know that I had this on the back, but The bleed through for Baltic Breeze was definitely more pronounced than Wilted Rose. And obviously that went through to the next page, so I have added this. I will have to skip that page when I get to day 4. All right, so I'm just going to quickly use my Kakimori and add in some lines. It's definitely with having the pencil board underneath it. It is, just making sure I use the right cap. It's there's no cushioning underneath to help the nib indent into the page, which would help have a broader line. So I had a little bit of a hard time writing with the Kakimori nib on day 2. And then you can see just how precisely fine that last line is. Okay, did a little agitation here. So let's grab this little pipette. And I've got a little sandwich baggie. This is so much shimmer. Definitely some areas of significant pooling. That's okay. Well, let me move that up for you. All right, so this is right here. Day 3. And Noble Fur. And this is a Starbright. Wow. That is certainly, just going to try to pull some of that up. That, I mean, goodness, if that is not a match for the month of December, I don't know what is. And that is a lot of shimmer floating around in my water. Okay, and then I'm going to use these 3 Twisbees. I wonder how these would do, or how this level of shimmer would do in some of my pens, because I am a fine and extra fine lady. And here's a stub nib. Beautiful. All right, let's pull. Let me just grab some of this. Just so it dries sometime this year. All right, so we've got our other two papers. Here is the Life Bank paper. And there are parts of the writing that are just pure shimmer. It's like the green ink is an afterthought. But that background green color, to me, that is just quintessential December. Classic green. But my goodness, look at all that shimmer. Who knew that we needed more? All right, and here is the Tomoe River. Some of that's going to take a bit to dry, but I actually really like how in the more saturated areas you can see this darkness around the edging. So I will make sure for day 4 that we take a peek at this when it's fully dry, just because your girl doesn't have the time to just sit around and wait. So I am going to sign off, but we will come back to this so you can see it fully dry. I am actually really intrigued. There might be in the medium writing a tiny little bit of a sheen, or it could be that kind of black, maybe it's just that blackness that's around the edging here that's coming through in the writing. Ooh, all right. This ink is growing on me. Oh, so excited. Okay. With that, I'm going to wrap this one up and I will see you for day 4. Bye.